Hello, YouTube family, and praise the Lord. We honor the Christ in you all. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us in the world. This is Love and Life Unlimited, where Christ and finding Him is our lifestyle. So, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can stay tuned for more knowledge and more wisdom that will be coming as we go, as we continue. And we appreciate so much your support towards our YouTube channel, your support towards our channel. We appreciate so much your comment, your share, your like. Yes, may God bless you. You are blessed of the Lord, and we honor the Christ in you so much. So I am your host Twini, and today we have an interesting topic that we all need to be knowledgeable about it. And this topic is about money and budgeting. You find out that each and every person, despite of who you are, at one point or another you interact with money. If you are a student, you interact with money from your parents, your work, or help. Yes, nobody who does not interact with money. If you are old, if you are young, if you are, each and every person interacts with money, but how we use the money brings the difference between you and me in our tomorrow. So stay tuned for more. And today I'm not alone, but I have a guest. Yes, a guest of honor with me, and he wanna introduce himself. So karibu sana.
Wow, thank you so much. And I am so privileged and honored, yes, to be part of this great, awesome topic. And yes, I really love it because it's something that I interact with, as she has said, every time, every moment. I guess someone said that in a life of everyone and anyone unapata una spend like 98% money ukiamka money ikaka money ikaka kidogo money. Some of us, yes, someone said that. And I'm delighted to be part of this topic, and I am ready to learn as we discuss, as we continue, yes, delving on this interesting awesome topic. And yes, money is a very very sensitive thing, and I guess it is something that we all need. Yes, it's part of us. And most of us have ideas. You have idea about how you can earn money. You have a plan. Some of us develop a plans how you do it. Others, you develop a budget, and somehow you find it challenging how to stay disciplined and focused about the budget, about the plan, how you can materialize that idea, how you can actually make good use of that money, because it's what makes the difference actually. Because you find that you might have the same amount of money, you might earn the same amount of money, but what you do with it, yes, it's what makes the difference. So yeah, I am ready. I am ready. Yes, to yes delve in this topic, and I am hopeful. I am very positive about this topic that we are going to learn. And yes, of course, it's none other than you guy, Aurora. Aurora in the
Thank you
house.
so much,
I
sir.
love you.
How are you?
I am fine, and thank you for the warm welcome. I am so happy. I am so happy to be part of this great, awesome topic. And actually, I was thinking about this topic, and I guess it's really timely. Especially now it is January. People are planning their year. People are setting budgets. People are going back to school. Others are in the process of paying their school fees. Others are in the process of receiving their helps. The comrades,
Yeah, it's
you
it's,
understand
it's
that?
it's a very crucial topic at this time,
Yeah.
because sometimes we find like people have very many plans, and people have very many things they want to do in life. And so as January comes in, we have songs that are that are so encouraging about the year. But you find that in between the year, people start to give up. And now they change the phrase. 2023 was my year, now it becomes it's not my year, wait for 2024. You know, and money is one of the reasons as to why people tend to change their attitude towards the year. You see, like we have very many plans ahead of us.
Mm.
but at some point we might lose track. That is
Yeah.
why the topic of money and budgeting, I saw it to be crucial at this time of the year.
Yeah, money is so instrumental. It is
Mhm.
very, very key. It is the main thing that propagates our lives. Everything around us revolves around money,
Sure.
and the way of earning the money is one thing. The way of actually spending the money is another thing. The way of actually planning the money is also another thing.
Yeah,
They are
sure.
very different entities,
Mm.
and you need not to miss out in all these things,
Yeah.
because one thing when miscalculated it will result to some consequences, and then you shall find you're asking yourself, what is not happening?
Mhm.
And these questions are the questions that we want to address today.
Yeah, sure. So, welcome so much to our topic today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and we are humbled to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, like we have said that this is a very crucial topic, and so even as we continue, if you have any question concerning the topic, comment down below, and we'll surely cater for your needs. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
how is life after school?
Wow, interesting question. Yeah, Lagos after school is very, very, I would say, first of all, it's good, it's good, and it's getting better, that's for sure. And personally, I had so many plans as I was entering out of school, and I had plans, yeah. After
Mm-hmm.
school, I'm
Yeah.
planning to relocate
Mm-hmm.
to a better place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning to have this and this as my first things to do, my
Mm-hmm.
to-do list. I had so many changes, and to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
some of them were met, others were not met, because we have over expectations somehow,
Okay.
and I don't know, because I am somewhere, at least it takes time to adjust,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It takes time to adjust,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not actually well equipped at your campus life,
Mm-hmm.
it is tough. It is tough,
Mm-hmm.
because I would say, so far, whatever has made me actually, I would not say survive, live, and actually live to the moment is
Mm-hmm.
the skills I was able to learn
Uh-huh.
during my campus life.
Mm-hmm.
I have uh, I have read some skills, graphics skills, photography, videography. I had skills about online things, marketing, digital marketing, mambo na academic writing, about mambo na investments,
Mm-hmm.
and all these things about cryptos, bitcoins, binary, and they are things that has helped me,
Yeah.
because I guess I've just graduated,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, actually, with the short timeline between now and my time of graduation,
Mm-hmm.
it is not always guaranteed that you'll get a job immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So these are things that have enabled me to adjust to the outside environment, and I am quite thankful to God also, because He has also enabled me, yes, to this far. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sure. Okay, that is amazing. That's amazing. Even as we continue, I want to pose a question to our viewers. Maybe you are in school. Maybe I want you to answer this question personally. How are you planning yourself? Ama, how are you investing on yourselves in terms of money now that you are a student? I've come to realize that you don't need to have a huge amount of money so that you can be in a position to plan on your money, on saving, expenditure, what to invest on. I was listening to somebody who was saying, before the person met another person, he never used to like sit down and arrange his money according to his salary.
Yeah.
So what used to happen, he used to see himself as a poor person because always pesa inaisha, he has no money. But the time he sat down and maybe attributed for his money, this one to be part of this one to be part of this, and this one to be part of this, he found himself that he's a very rich man. It's not that the salary, sorry, it's not that the salary has changed, but the way you are handling your money, how you are putting your money is what changed, and that has helped him. Yeah. So I want to encourage somebody even at school. I know you have money, maybe from help, maybe from parents, maybe from who and who and who. We all have money in different amounts, but how we use our money determines how tomorrow will be effective in terms of investment and saving, and very many things that you want to do with money. So I want to encourage you, even at school, with the little that you have, kindly make sure that you are arranging it, ama you are planning for it. So back to you, son.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am also learning a lot from you. It is very important. It's very important you plan yourself, have a budget, have some savings. It is always good to save for a rainy day, and ensure that you can account for every bit of your spending, every bit of your coin. You know where it goes. You know how you spend it. Is it worth? And all these goes even when it comes to giving. Some of us say that it is give that receive. So you give and give and give. You say that is your weakness. You always give, and it becomes it becomes an habit, which is very good. But you find that you cannot account for your expenditure, your needs because of that. So as much as you're giving, make sure you're also giving wisely.
Wow.
It is very wise also to actually consider that. And other bit of it, some of us Christians, you find that you want to say, if I pray and pray and have faith in the word, I will become rich.
Yeah, sure. There are very many
Oh my God.
controversials about
Yeah.
money and Christian life. Sometimes people say money is evil.
Oh, no, no.
Others say God will provide. Others say, okay, what's your view about this?
Well, that is that is true, but that's what we call incomplete truth. God will always provide, but as you provide, you also need to work hard. The word says that in that faith, let there be actions. You see? So appropriate yourself well as you pray alongside your prayers. You are working so hard, and God will always bless the work of your hands. Yeah, and this is also, you see, the gospel is also to propagate the gospel. It is free, but for you to propagate it, it will cost you.
Yeah,
You need some mics, you need some shoes, you need to eat,
Yeah.
you need to wear nicely, decently, and in all these things, you need money.
Yeah.
And it is very, very important to always be dependent of your friends, of your fellow brethren. So always make sure you have something, as at least have an investment, have an idea of earning money.
Sure.
Uh, make sure you have a saving plan, as you are saying,
Yeah.
and God will always bless the work of your hands. It is in God's idea that you be rich.
Yeah.
Beyond these things.
Yeah. It's prosper in all things.
I guess one of us ever quoted that you see the hizi vitu Wakristo wanataka kusema that oh magari sijui manyumba sijui nini mambo ya dunia. Mambo ya dunia lakini afanya nini? Apitia kwangu. Apitia kwangu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lazima ipitie kwangu.
Yes. Imagine that scenario where you are excelling in all things, even financially.
Yeah.
As you speak the gospel, they can see it is at work in you.
Yeah, exactly.
It is very evident in you. And let's not overlook this topic.
Yeah.
I guess it is very, very important. We very, very keenly check about it. Have an idea there. Even if start with the small wins. So ngoja upate milioni 10 ndio uanze kusema eti we are now saving.
Yeah.
With the small amount that you have. Have a saving plan, have an investment plan, make sure you account for it, and as you be trustworthy the small that you have, God will entrust you with more. And this is something that you all need to actually note. And yes, it is also very important to do research. Do research every time. See kaya hapo umestick na idea moja ya hustle. Go there. Interact with people, network with people. We have so many people around us who have great ideas, but it's only that you have not actually interacted with them, and approach them, muongee kuhusu hizi mambo na kuando. Yes, let it be a topic. It is normal to talk about money.
Yeah, sure,
and
sure.
in this
And
way,
very effective.
and in this way,
Yeah.
it is promising. It's
Yeah.
promising that will not struggle. Nafika mahali napata church do I grow, unasikia marambe, fund drive and stuff. It is healthy, and
Yeah.
it is healthy for someone to start and say, in this new season, I will support the church with this amount.
Yeah.
I will support man of God with this amount. And in all this, don't forget to tithe.
Yes.
10%.
You know, in the world you have to your all today, you find that very many preachers have diverted the gospel to financial preaching, if I may call it. Now you see that, okay, now, okay, maybe I tend to assume that most of them expected now that I am a pastor, I'll be receiving this amount of money, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. But as we continue, the situation changes. So you see, you find now that most of the pastors have now changed the sermon to money. So now you are being told about money. Tomorrow you are being told. Some go even to an extent of even abusing. Yes, they abuse in terms of throwing words to the members simply because the pastor says they are not giving offering. But what is the root cause of this? You know, today people tend to join ministry in the thought that God will provide.
God will provide.
You know, God cannot. Okay, yes, God provides, but you have also to make a step.
Sure.
You have also to make a step. You cannot sit here and wait for God to provide, yet you are doing nothing about it. You just praying. So, okay, to me, I would advise somebody who is maybe entering into ministry, have something that is running that will provide for you.
Sure.
Have something that is running that will provide for you. Ministry will not always give you money, and if you enter in ministry in terms of thinking that you'll get some money maybe from the members, you have a wrong perspective, because your perception about the ministry is wrong. So to an extent, you'll tend to dilute the gospel instead of preaching the undiluted gospel of Christ of love. You see, even in the I think even in the Bible, you see, Christ was rich. What did he do? He was always providing for people. There is no given point that we find Jesus Christ begging for something or uttering some things for his own benefit. Look at other servants of God like Paul. They were rich. There is no point that they were begging. Or what is your visa?
Yeah, I would amaze you to tell you that Christ was so rich.
Yeah, he
Very
was so rich.
actually very rich. And it is evident in so many ways. First of all, you can see him. Okay, you can see him even in the first day of his ministry, as he was entering the King of Galilee. You see him multiplying the wine, and in this way, napata even in this scenario, it attracted many people that day. Imagine a scenario where umeenda church, umekamiwa na kati na mandazi, umeenda fellowship. After fellowship kuna
You first of
kahawa.
all cater for the stomach before before even preaching the gospel. If you first of all cater for the stomachs of people, they'll definitely give you a ear.
And imagine going someone coming and telling you, come, I show you an idea of making money, and this is the idea of making money. You learn Christ.
Wow.
You learn Christ. This is awesome. Rather than coming telling someone, let's learn Christ. And then after then, you're to maybe angekuwa ameenda mahali kuhustle, mwambie kuja learn Christ and stuff. So even as we continue learning Christ, as we continue interacting in the Lord, yes, let's also discuss these topics. You know, they are very sensitive topics, and yes, it is the will of God that we be rich. Yes, anyone might want to know the how of doing it, the how of spending, the how of budgeting, the how of handling the money. You see, yes, and one thing I want to tell you that it is in the will of God that we be rich and prosperous. So yeah, if you're asking yourself, oh, sijui pesa what? Just know it's the will of God that you prosper, that you be rich, that you own things, assets. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for letting us. You're here. We're hoping that you've learned something, and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. I've been your guy Aurora, and I love you so much.
So, thank you so much for being with us today in our discussion. We were discussing about money and budgeting. It's not evil to look for money. Yeah, the gospel needs money for its effective sharing towards the world. Remember that we are all created to share the love of God to every corner of this world. So, stay tuned for more. It has been an amazing discussion. I hope that you have learned something. I hope that you have written something in your notebook and in your pen. Yes, you have written something in your notebook and using your pen. So till we meet next time, I want to say goodbye, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and share this video widely for many more to learn from this. So till next time, bye.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.